this video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 of my favorite best items in Build Abode for Treasure. I have pretty much almost every single item inside of the game except for 3 specific items. We'll go over those items later on in this video, but I'm going to give you guys my favorite top 10 items, whether they're used for gold glitches, they're awesome PvP items, items that I use every single day when playing. I'm going to give you guys overall my top 10 favorite blocks ever in Build Abode for Treasure. So make sure to stay tuned and also like the video and subscribe. We're not going to waste any more time. Let's hop straight into the video. So behind each of these numbers here, I have the item that I've chosen. And well, for the first one here at the number 10 spot, which by the way, you guys can see are tagged out, but you guys get the idea. We have the boxing glove. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, the boxing glove was obtained inside of the shop. You could buy it for Robux for a limited time, and you could also claim it for free during one of the Halloween updates inside of the game. And I just have to include this item inside of the top 10 just because it's one of like the funnest blocks inside of the game. It's one of the most unique blocks. You can use it for PvP, you can use it for building mechanics, you can use it for a lot of things inside of the game and flinging your friends across the map. So honestly, this is like one of my favorite items inside of the game just because it's super silly. And there's also a lot of cool glitches you can do with this. There's some gold glitches as well, and I overall really enjoy this item, but I don't want to waste too much time on it because it's at the number 10 spot. Also, make sure you guys stay tuned for at number 1. In fact, I want you guys to comment down below. Okay, no cheating. Comment down below what you guys think is inside of the number 1 spot right now. I'm very curious to know what you guys think is inside of the number 1 spot or what you think I put in the number 1 spot. But let's move on to number 9. All right, in the number 9 spot, we have the potions. Now, the reason why I chose the potions inside of the game is because there's so many cool things you can do with the potions. You can paint blocks to certain colors, you can freeze blocks, you can make blocks turn on fire, you can use them as a PvP blocks where you can freeze players, you know, throw fire at players, boogie bomb them. I mean, there's so many useful things you can use with the potions inside of the game, and they're also used for many glitches as well. So that's why I decided to put them in the number 8 spots, which by the way, this is what that sign's supposed to say. Let's see if I can, oh wait, number 9 spot, my bad. Number 9, okay, nope, the 9's not gonna work. Okay, so the numbers do not want to work today inside of Build Abode. Oh wait, you got it. Can I change this one back to 10? Please work. Okay, wait, there we go. We got that one, and then this one is number 8. Wow, okay, hold on, I'm cooking. All right, number 7. Okay, so now it's actually letting me type numbers now. Oh, man, I got to 5 and it wouldn't let me, but we all know that's number 5. But yeah, I mean, I really don't have much more to say about the potions other than them being a really cool item, not for PvP, but they also can be used for many glitches, cool item effects. You can turn items gold. You can turn them into, like, glass color. You could turn items to a flame. There's so many cool things you can do. All right, and now inside of the number 8 spot, let's reveal it. We have, wait, what is it? What is it? It is the portal right here. So the portal item, once again, one of my favorite items, not only for its many glitches that it has, but also you can use it for gold grinders, and you can, I mean, teleport around the map. Like, how could you possibly not have this item in your top 10? If it wasn't for this item right here, a bunch of AFK grinders would not be possible, and the game would not be the way it is without these portals right here. So that's why I'm putting the portal at the number 8 spot. But that leads me into the number 7 spot. Okay, let's reveal number 7. Let's do this. And we got the thruster right here. So the thruster, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a really cool item. I use it for a lot of gold grinders inside of the game. One of my favorites being this simple one right here, where I literally just place a cake just like this. I grab this thruster, and then I just grab myself some wings, and I delete the chair, make sure that it's all unanchored, and then what I do is I activate it, and I just spin back and forth, and I get gold that way. So this is one of my favorite, really easy, simple, basic gold grinders, but these thrusters can be used for a lot more other things inside of the game as well, not just grinding gold. I mean, it's one of the coolest items inside of the game, and on top of that, you can also get it for free as well by getting it inside of the stage secret. So all around, I really do love the thruster item. I think it's just slightly better than the portal. In fact, maybe I would actually put the portal in front of the thruster. I feel like there's more uses for the portal inside of the game, but then again, the thruster is really cool at the end of the day. But let's get into number 6, which you guys probably have already seen because, you know, this part right here isn't transparent, but this is the harpoon, specifically the golden harpoon. Now, what I like about the golden harpoon that makes it stand out is the fact that it has the infinite timer on it. So this one, you only have 30 seconds. This one extends out and it stays there forever. So I use this thing for many glitches inside of the game as well. I mean, harpooning items around, you can use it with the terrain moving glitch. There's a lot of uses for it. I think it's definitely more useful than the thruster. But let's move on to number 5 here. Okay, so we are about halfway done and revealed it is the cake block. Okay, now this cake block should be like all these next items are insanely good. But the cake block right here, this is one of my favorite blocks in Build-A-Boat for Treasure. I mean, I use it pretty much every single day. I play this game where I could use it for many gold grinders inside of the game, like this one right here. You could use it to attach parts and blocks to your avatar that you could just walk around with them. This is one of my favorite gold grinders inside of the game used with the cake block. You could duplicate builds with the cake block. You could attach builds to your avatar, like I said. It's good for duplicating. It's good for just a lot of things. It's probably one of the most useful blocks inside of the game. And if you actually join Build-A-Boat for Treasure near your Roblox account anniversary or on the day of your Roblox account anniversary, you actually get 10 of these for free every single year. So keep that in mind. But I feel like the cake is definitely better and more useful than all of these items back here. I don't know, maybe not. The portal is still really good, but I think the cake block is just one of my favorite items inside of the game for sure. But that leads me into the next one here. Okay, we got the number 4 spot. Let's do this. We got the pilot seat. Now, I know that it's not super exciting, but if it wasn't for the pilot seat, then a lot of these items here wouldn't, like, you know, work. Like, for example, like, you could activate the thrusters, the harpoons, the boxing glove with the pilot seat. Like, the pilot seat, believe it or not, is, I mean, one of the most useful items inside of the game. In fact, it actually, when it got added to the game, it took steering a boat to a whole new level where you could literally attach a pilot seat to something just like this and you could just roll around with it. Now, this is also what makes cars work, it makes jets work, it makes a bunch of the items inside of the game work and activate. It's definitely one of my favorite blocks and probably the most useful, and that's why I have it inside of the number 4 slot, just because it's a super useful block. I really don't know what I would use or what I would do inside the game without the pilot seat. Pilot seat, definitely more useful than the cake, definitely more useful than all these other items. Let's get into number 3. Okay, so for the number 3 slots, we got the purple jet. Okay, now the purple jet right here, although it is the most expensive item inside of the game, I still think it's one of the best just because I use it a lot. I use it to get around to access certain stages. You can do a lot of glitches with the jet turbines. You can paint them custom colors. You can break them. You can favor it just because it has 2 times the speed and 2 times the jet fuel. So all around, definitely inside the top 3 for sure. But then again, the purple jet really wouldn't work if it wasn't for the pilot seat. So technically, the pilot seat should be in front of the purple jet. But anyway, let's move on to number 2. We have here, whoa, what's at number 2 here? Wait, what is this? Oh, it is the wings. Okay, so the wings right here, and once again, another Robux item, but it is still really good. This is probably one of the most useful blocks inside of the game for sure. More useful in my opinion than the jets. I mean, still, it might not be as useful as the pilot seat. The pilot seat actually might be more useful than the wings, but the wings, especially if you're trying to build stuff, get around the map, get around stages easy, this is like the go-to item. I mean, you can fly with it. It has infinite fuel. There's infinite height. There's basically no limitations on these wings right here, and that's why I put them at the number 2 spot. But now it's time to reveal the number 1 spot of one of my favorite items in Build-A-Boat for Treasure that I think is more useful than a lot of these items here that I personally ranked at number 1, and that is the pink candy. I mean, you can't go wrong. I use this block here, this item, more than anything inside of the game. I use it more than the purple jet, I use it more than the wings, I use it more than the pilot seat, I use it more than the cake. If it wasn't for this pink candy right here, the game just would not be the same. I absolutely love this item, and it could be taking a return back to the game very soon in a potential Halloween update. But those right there are my top 10 most favorite items inside of the game. Now, there is still 3 items that I mentioned at the beginning of the video that I do not have, that being the Master Trophy, the Winter Thruster, and also the Life Preserver item. Those 3 items I do not have, and that's why I haven't had them ranked here. In fact, I probably wouldn't have any of them ranked here. Maybe the Life Preserver just because it's so rare. Same with the Master Trophy. But I still think these are the most useful blocks inside of the game right here. But let me know down below your list of your top 10 favorite, most useful items in Build-A-Boat. Be sure to drop a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out and goodbye.